Hong Kong asked 8 global PR firms to help rebrand its image after months of protests. Everyone said no.
Here's a summary of the article.
Hong Kong, if you're between the ages of 25 and 45 and live in a city like San Francisco, New York or Washington, D.C., and an investor or a politician, or perhaps a high-income leisure traveler, the Hong Kong government would like you to know that its one country, two systems rule is working just fine. As protests in the city reached their 100th day this week following another weekend of violence, a 75-page document obtained by BuzzFeed News and first published by The Guardian reveals how the Hong Kong government sought help from international public relations agencies to rebuild its image with Western audiences. Although the document does not specify how many firms were contacted, leaked remarks from Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam revealed the government reached out to 8 global PR companies. The request for a communication strategy described how the protests have raised concerns about Hong Kong's positioning as a global business and financial hub with a stable environment underpinned by the rule of law. The government said its objectives were to address both negative perceptions following months of protests as well as to underscore Hong Kong's strengths and bring out the success of one country, two systems. It hoped to target key audiences in Asia-Pacific countries like Japan, South Korea and Singapore, the UK, France and Germany in Europe, as well as major U.S. cities like New York and San Francisco. In leaked remarks published by Reuters last week, Lam told a crowd that the government had reached out to 8 global public relations firms to help improve its image. 4 immediately declined, 2 later turned away a request for meetings and only 2 were left. Last week, protesters marched to the U.S. consulate to encourage politicians to pass the Hong Kong Freedom and Democracy Act, which would allow the U.S. to sanction some Chinese and Hong Kong officials if there's evidence of human rights abuses.
This post received a score of 69,392, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I'm sure Bell Pottinger will be happy to help. Oh wait, they're out of business.
Screw those guys. They're responsible for stirring further racial tensions in my country, which is already dealing with problems. Not nice.
Not cool, brew. Okay, I was a bit confused. I first thought Hong Kong in the title meant the protesters, but clearly it means the appointed government of Hong Kong.
Don't even put the crossed out elected there. They weren't elected in any way a normal person would consider elected.
Then how were they appointed and who appointed them?
A nurse may get a vote, while a paramedic might not. A lot of people don't get to vote for who's in the committee. Your typical housewife doesn't get a vote, for starters. Leung Chun-ying, former CE, was nicknamed 689 as he had 689 votes among the 1,200.
Interesting. So who are the candidates of this committee? And why doesn't everyone get to vote for those candidates?
Everyone gets to vote for who sits in the GC portion, but not everyone gets to vote for who sits in the FC portion. For some reason which I can't comprehend, those who can vote for FC, can also vote for who sits in the 1.2k people committee. The voices of the committee actually represent a minority in society, as the GC people, or your common Joe, can't vote for who belongs in the committee. TLDR: to vote for the committee people, you need to be some sort of professional or just special.
So essentially weighted votes for professionals and interest groups? Actually seems pretty smart in a way and not too dissimilar to how the Senate in the US gives a voice to less populated states.
Yay, that's not the weird part. The weird part would be if only some states could vote in a group of people that then vote for president. Doesn't the CE oversee everyone in Hong Kong?
To be fair, the U.S. Electoral College decides the presidency, not the popular vote. So somewhat similar. However, all states plus D.C. get votes. But we technically are voting for the slate of electors, not the actual presidential vote. There have been occasional instances of faithless electors, too, going against the popular vote. Similar, but all states get votes, however few, based on representation in Congress.
Let's not kid ourselves. They didn't say no because of their high ethics standards as a global PR firm. They said no because it would be terrible PR for themselves if their work would inevitably become public knowledge.
And most of all, protests are not over. Nobody knows how it will end. It will not be the same job if there's a bloodbath.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.